James Lundis. Welcome to the tasting table. This wine is next. This is from the producer Pascual Toso. This is a Mendoza Cabernet Sauvignon called Alta, a 2020 vintage. Stay tuned and give my thoughts, perspectives, and points scoring this wine. Been a while since I've tasted an Argentinian wine in this year, 2022. And so I finally have one on my table, and this is a very nice, beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon. And I definitely like to highlight Cabernet Sauvignon from Argentina. It gets a lot of credit for Malbec, but it should get credit for other Bordeaux varieties. And I think it's really nice to see this producer, which has been doing this for a while, is to enjoy wines like this that are really sophisticated and beautiful. It's a wine called Alta, and there's a back label for you to look at here. And so I think it's important to look at that in terms of this producer does sparkling wine. They do different, cuvées of Cabernet Sauvignon and of course Malbec. And so it's nice to put the framing on that. So to understand, this would be one of their flagship wines that they do produce. And you're going to often find in the marketplace, you're going to find the Malbec, but you should definitely seek out the Cabernet Sauvignon in addition. Vinification is the following. The grapes are hand-picked. Cold maceration takes place over 48 hours prior to fermentation. The winemaking process is carried out in stainless steel and macerated for 15 to 20 days to obtain maximum expression. The wine is softly filtered before being bottled and aged in new French oak barrels for 14 months. It receives an extra 6 months aging in bottle prior to release. This is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is a 14% ABV wine. And so I actually like tasting this from this glass here. This is a Riedel. This is a Grand Cru wine glass. This is a handmade glass, which I very much appreciate, because when you have a handmade glass, I think they're very special for special wines, right? You don't want to be tasting wines in a subpar glass. This is nice because it really allows this to, not be so tapered in and at an angle. This is going to be much more of a straightforward, experience with your nose, with the scent characterization of this wine to really fully appreciate it. So you can do this in a Bordeaux glass or Burgundy glass. I tend to favor my Burgundies. So I give impressions, I write it down, and I don't really get a lot of detail because I want to know what this wine is all about. I want to really think about it in terms of no prior judgment, in terms of, say, point score, even the characterization of the grapes itself. I wanted to, maybe I picked out other varieties or other Bordeaux varieties in this wine. I don't. And so definitely 100% Cabernet Sauvignon is understood on this. It is a very much darker wine than I expected. This has obviously the maceration plays into this, but there's that delicate point of having the right maceration, so it gives a nice mouthfeel, but it doesn't overexpress either. And I think we're always aiming towards balance, and this wine is successful in that manner. So the nose is presenting with rich black and red bramble notes, as well as cassis, leather, underbrush, autumnal forest, and bay leaf. And next is a palate characterization. Very silken tannins and appreciable experience on the palate. So on this I'm getting, obviously the acidity is there. This wine I'm getting notes of black pepper, cassis, beautiful tarragon notes, white pepper, and violet notes. So I think this is a really harmonious, beautiful wine. This wine is 94 points out of 100 points. So thank you again for watching today. More information on the producer down below. Now this producer does quite a number of wines. I'll put their information down below so you can look at that. You probably have seen these wines in your marketplace. They're widely distributed throughout the United States. So, seek these wines out. I think this is an important experience to be tasting Cabernet from Argentina. Think about it. Next to our neighbor is Chile, which is known for their Cabernet Sauvignon. And there's no reason why Argentina could not be known for their Cabernet Sauvignons either. And I think this is a hidden treasure of finding sophisticated Cabernet Sauvignon at a good price point. This is between the price points, say $46. I've seen it online for $46 to $54. It depends on your marketplace. So thank you for watching today. More reviews to come. Share this video and share my channel with somebody interested in learning more about wine. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video review. You'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. So I will see you very soon. Salud.